My child was born as a female, a girl, and then when he was 15, 14 years old, he came out to us to me and to my husband as a boy. He said, "Mom, I'm a transgender person and I want to be identified as a boy." So we started helping him transition. There's two things that I think it made it so much easier for me and my husband to really embrace and accept my transgender child is because, one, I didn't have any other Korean American or Asian American community who's telling me that it is not right thing. And I also don't go to church. And I know many Korean American parents, they go to church, and what they hear is that gay, lesbian, transgender, that is a sin under God's eyes. And for them to hear their child is either gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, it is a devastating experience. I had an opportunity, I was fortunate enough to not to be part of those two communities, and it took my husband and myself 1 year to really seek out and learn more about LGBT communities and attend the support group. And it gave us a space to really accept and realize that my child is still a same person. As a mother, at one point I realized it doesn't matter. My child is suffering. My child is suffering and doesn't feel comfortable with the body that he was born with. And it's been a year and he's still struggling. I gotta support this poor kid. He's not going to be able to attend school. He's not going to be able to function as a normal person in the society if I don't support him. It doesn't matter to me to what extent that I understand all the details. I don't need to. Because I'm not a transgender person, there's no way I can pinpoint that exact feeling. You are the only one who really understands who you are, what you feel, and who you think you should be, right? And for other people to really try to kind of put themselves into your shoes and try to kind of figure things out, it's kind of it's fruitless, right? Why? I mean, why do you need to have that full understanding in order for you to understand me? Why can't you accept me as who I am, what I bring to you? I think that concept is pretty new to many of the Korean American people. And for Korean American, we need to fit everything into the context of what we learned, how I feel. But we never really think from the other person's point of view to the extent where that person has every right to feel certain ways, every right to identify themselves in certain the sexual orientation or gender identity. That person has certain preference. What can we, if that doesn't hurt anybody else, what can we accept that person as who he or she is? My son is a special gift that was given to us. I wouldn't change anything. And I hope that the parents will realize that no matter what, their child, whether it's 15 years old, 20 years old, 30-some years old, who finally came out, had a courage to come out to the parent, the Korean American parents should realize that how hard it must have been, and that by accepting and affirming and loving and supporting them, how free that they will feel, how wonderful that their life will become. I want to kind of give them that assurance that things will get better and that they will have a better relationship with their children. Their life will get better. My name is Clara Yoon, and this is my Korean American story.